Okay, so I have to tell you about this. One day I was sitting in my room, doom scrolling like any other normal person, and then I came across this video of a girl in Uganda who had missed 3 months of her school, not because she didn't want it to go, not because her parent did not care, but because she could not afford a sanitary pad. 3 months. And I remember putting my phone down, and then I was sitting with that for 1 second because I never in my life thought that I would not be able to afford to go to school that week. And she had to think it for every single month. That was the moment I found Girl Power USA, and it kind of changed my life forever. So, hi, I am Ritvija, a volunteer with Girl Power USA, and today let me take you inside to what we actually do. Not the boring version, the real version. The version that made me want to be the part of this. Girl Power USA is a registered non-profit, officially 501(c)(3), and we run 6 programs across Africa and Asia in food, education, healthcare, gender equality, and more. We are youth led, women driven, and we work in across 30 countries. But more importantly, we do not donate once and just disappear. We wait, we build, and we actually see through it. Program 1, Healthcare in Uganda. Uganda has less than one doctor for every 25,000 people. The global standard says that it should be one doctor per thousand. So imagine an entire stadium of people sharing one single doctor. This is the reality of millions of Ugandans. And the heartbreaking part is millions of youth in Uganda wants to be doctor. But they are passionate enough, they are smart enough, they are driven enough, but they do not have money for medical school. So they drop out or they graduate and move out to some other country for better pay. And the communities that need them the most are left behind. Girl Power USA created a program called Creating Doctors in Uganda. We sponsor these students through their university. Tuition, food, equipment, house, everything that they actually need to stay. And it is already working. Two of our students graduated just now and they are actual doctors now. And the first thing they did, they organized a medical camp for street children and treated 200 kids for HIV, malaria, typhoid, you name it. Two people, 200 lives. That is the math of your donation. Program 2, Education, India, Nigeria, and Kenya. People say school in developing countries are free, but the textbooks are not free, but the uniforms are not free, the bus to get to the school is not free, even sometimes sitting for the exams require money. And for the families who are already stretched thin, those hidden costs are the difference of the child staying home or going to school. In Nigeria, we partner with the organization called E-Enable and support over more than 104 children. Kids with disabilities, kids who are orphan, kids from poor families. We cover their scholarships, we provide them with school supplies and hygiene kits. We also provide them with counseling because some of the children have gone through something that no child ever have to go through. In Kenya, we are sponsoring children through school in partnership with Ark of Hope Foundation. And in India, we've built something called Umeed School, which runs inside the Girl Power Talk office for the children of construction workers. We teach them communication skills, computer skills, the skills that make them ready for the real world and not just for exams. Education is not about getting good grades. It is about giving tools to children to write their own story. Program 3, Period Poverty in Africa. This is the one that first found me. Across Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, millions of girls are managing their periods with whatever they find, scraps of things, grass, things I would not say aloud because a pad is simply out of reach. Every month, girls miss school, slowly fall behind, and quietly they leave the school. They drop out. Our program is called Period Power. And what I love actually is that we don't only hand over the supplies and leave. We train the women in the community to make their own reusable pads. So we use a train the trainer model wherein one woman is taught and then she teaches to other people. Girls learn the skill, boys get introduced to reproductive system and they understand how this all works, and the pads are eventually sold in the community, turning the whole thing into a sustainable income for the entire community. We also bought a sewing machine for a teacher in Pada, Uganda, and she is now training her entire school. One sewing machine, one teacher, one ripple that keeps going. Program 4, Food Security in Kenya. Think about the last time you were really hungry. Could not focus, could not think, hungry. Now imagine a child who every morning has to go through the same situation before the school. Girl Power USA, in partnership with Rural to Action, runs a breakfast program in Kenya in schools. Children come in, they eat, and they actually study they actually learn, because that one meal changes everything for them. We did not stop there. We also trained women in farming, beekeeping, and staple crops, because we really believe that communities should start growing their food inside out. They do not have to depend on external donations forever. And this is where the real resilience starts building. Not feeding children for a day, but building food independence that lasts for generations. Program 5, Children's Home in Kenya. Through our partnership with Hill Light Foundation, we go in and ask what you actually need: school support, sanitary products, hygiene kits, life skills, or exactly what. We show up and we stay. Because these kids do not need us for one day. They should know that we are there consistently with them in their corner. Every child deserves more than a roof. They deserve a home that actually feels like one. Program 6, Youth Leadership Global. This one is about me, literally. Girl Power USA runs a global youth leadership development program wherein young people from over 30 countries come together, get real work, real mentorship, and real pay. We are specifically against unpaid internships. In Uganda, girls are learning baking, business, financial management with the partnership of Eco Sports Initiative. Because leadership does not look one way, it looks like girls are running their own business. It looks like young doctor is organizing medical camp. It looks like a volunteer is making a 7-minute long YouTube video because she genuinely believes what she's telling you. We are building the next generation leaders who do not have to choose between purpose and paycheck. I know there are a lot of places asking for your support right now, and I also know that it feels too small that your contribution will really matter. Here is what I have learned working with this organization. It is not the size of donation that you give, it is basically the number of people we are trying to reach. And every single donation makes the number go up. Two doctors who graduated because someone paid their tuition fee, 200 children who actually were being treated, 104 kids in Nigeria going to school with their books and uniform, and one teacher in Uganda who is training her whole school. All of this started because someone decided to show up. The link to donation is right below this video. Every amount matters, and if you can't donate today, sharing this video is genuinely as powerful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Welcome to Girl Power USA. See you in the next one.